Formagi YouTube video k lia oper jo tum ny story lik kdhs k oper tai men strong hook lik k do. Hook jandar. Suspenseful our curiosity si barpor hona chaye k mary vauer engage ho jn our video ko ntk deken love in the rain. The rain fell in heavy sheets, blurring the lights of the city. Maya stood under a flickering street lamp, her umbrella trembling in her hand. The sound of water filled her ears, drowning every other thought. She could feel her heartbeat echo against the storm. Her dress clung to her skin, soaked and cold, but she did not move. A figure appeared across the street, slow, steady, walking toward her. Lightning flashed, and for a moment, she saw his face. Her breath caught. It was him, the one she had buried in her memory. The one she swore she would never see again. The rain grew louder, as if the sky wanted to warn her. He stopped in front of her, silent, drenched, eyes unreadable. "Did you miss me?" he asked, voice low and rough. Her lips trembled, but no sound came out. Something about him was wrong. Too pale, too still. Her hand reached out, but the air around him felt colder than the rain. Her pulse quickened. The streetlight flickered once more. And his shadow did not move. Love in the Rain, Part 2. The streetlight flickered again. Once. Twice. Then it steadied, casting a pale, sickly glow over the road. Maya's eyes did not leave him. She wanted to blink, to breathe, but fear pressed against her lungs like stone. The figure smiled, or tried to. It was a small curve of the lips that never reached the eyes. Raindrops ran down his face, but none seemed to fall from his hair. They clung to him, as if the water itself refused to touch. Maya took a step back. The sound of her heels splashing in the puddle echoed like thunder. She remembered that smile, the same one he gave her the night everything ended. The night he walked into the storm and never came back. Her voice finally broke through the noise. "You are not real." The words came out in a whisper, fragile and trembling. He tilted his head slightly, as if studying her. "Then why are you shaking?" he asked softly. His tone was calm, too calm, like a man at peace. Maya's heart pounded in her chest. She could not answer. The scent of wet asphalt filled her nose, mixed with something faint and metallic. Blood. Her stomach turned. She looked down. The water around her shoes had darkened, swirling crimson beneath the pale light. Her breath hitched. When she looked up again, he was closer. She had not seen him move. He was just there, inches away. His eyes held no reflection. No life. Only emptiness that felt endless. "You should not have come here," he said. Maya tried to move, but her legs would not obey. Her fingers tightened around the umbrella handle until her knuckles turned white. "Why?" she managed to say. He smiled again, and the air grew colder. "Because some love," he said slowly, "was never meant to survive the rain." The wind howled through the narrow street, lifting the edge of her coat. Her umbrella flipped inside out, metal bending under the storm's fury. The light above them flickered once more, and this time it went out. Darkness swallowed everything, only the sound of rain remained. Maya's breath came fast, shallow, desperate. "Where are you?" she cried out. Her own voice sounded distant, swallowed by the storm. A whisper answered behind her. "Right here." She turned, and something cold brushed against her cheek. Not water, not wind, a hand. Her scream caught in her throat as her knees gave way. The pavement was hard and slick beneath her palms. She crawled backward, gasping, trying to see through the curtain of rain. Then lightning struck. For a brief second, the world was white. She saw him standing over her, soaked, smiling, and holding something in his hand. A locket. Her locket. The one she had thrown into the river that night. "How did you?" Her words broke as he dropped it into her open palm. It was cold, but pulsing faintly, like it carried a heartbeat of its own. She stared at it, shaking. "I came back for this," he said. Maya looked up at him, her tears lost in the rain. "But you are gone," he finished, stepping closer. "Maybe, but love does not die, Maya. It waits." His voice softened, almost tender now. "And it remembers." She wanted to scream, to run, but her body felt weightless. The edges of her vision blurred. Every sound, the thunder, the rain, the distant traffic, faded until there was only his voice. You left me in the storm, he whispered. You let me drown. Maya shook her head, sobbing. I tried to find you. I tried. But the rain grew heavier, drowning her words. His hand reached toward her face again. When his fingers touched her skin, she felt the chill seep into her veins. It was not pain, it was emptiness, spreading from her cheek to her heart. Do you feel it? He asked. The rain remembers everything. The locket in her hand opened on its own. Inside was a small photograph, the two of them, smiling beneath the same umbrella. But the photo was wet, the colors running together until only his face remained. Maya dropped it, backing away. The street seemed to stretch endlessly behind her, every step echoing louder than the last. She could not see where she was going, only that she needed to escape. Yet no matter how far she moved, the sound of his footsteps followed. Slow, measured, unhurried. Stop running, he called. You cannot escape the rain. Her body was trembling violently now. Her shoes slipped on the wet pavement, and she fell again. The cold water hit her face, and for a second she thought she saw her reflection. But it was not her. The face staring back was his, smiling from beneath the surface. She gasped and stumbled to her feet. The storm roared louder, wind slicing against her skin. Every streetlight around her blinked out, one after another, plunging the road into darkness. Only his voice remained. Do you remember the promise? Maya froze. Her throat tightened. The promise. That night. The words they had whispered to each other when they thought love could outlive anything. If one of us ever leaves, the rain will bring us back. Her heart stopped. He stepped closer again, eyes glowing faintly in the dark. I kept my promise, he said. Lightning tore through the sky, blinding her again. For a moment, she saw his form fully, torn clothes, water dripping from wounds that should have healed, eyes burning with a cold light. And then he smiled one last time. Now it is your turn. The wind died. The rain slowed to a whisper. Maya's breath hung in the air like mist. Her fingers loosened, the locket slipping from her grasp and falling soundlessly into the water. It sank slowly, disappearing beneath the ripples. She felt the world tilt, her vision fading at the edges. A strange calm settled over her. And from somewhere deep within the storm, a voice, his voice, echoed again. Love never ends, Maya. Not even here. The streetlight flickered once more in the distance. For a moment, two shadows stood beneath it, hand in hand, before the rain swallowed them both. Love in the Rain, final episode. The rain stopped just before